It's Jay on the beat. What's up, everybody? I'm James,
I'm Marcellus.
and it's a kickback. Thank you for joining us
Hey,
again for another week of It's a Kickback. It's a Kickback.
yes, sir.
Ready to
Yes,
show how
sir.
we get down. We're going to set the vibe before we get started. We're talking about a bunch of interesting things today and just reflecting a lot. But our Set the Vibe segment comes from our partner, It's the Whittle Things. Check her out on Facebook, Instagram. She posts positivity quotes, marijuana reviews, and just life moments that help you reflect on your own and just lessons in general. She's helped me with my daughter in ways she probably don't even realize just by posting their own situation. So, I really appreciate it. So shout out to Whitney at It's the Whittle Things. Make sure you guys give her a follow, check her out. Um,
Shout out to her.
So the vibe today is there will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning.
Whew,
I like
sheesh.
that one. I like that because as we get into our conversation about expectations and stuff like that today, and
Yeah,
overcoming, like, man, there's so many times where it's like this is a wrap, like life's over. Like,
man.
yeah, so my
Yeah,
ass, I get into it. Like, you know, I only went to college because my ex girlfriend was like, I ain't gonna date you if you don't go to college. So when we broke up, I was like, man, what's the point? Like, there's no reason to be here. None of this shit matter. And then, I ended up meeting like some really dope people and
yeah.
changed my life. So shout out to her because she changed like a
It's
positive came out of that negative situation. So it was so dope. But
it's it's kind of the opposite for me. I got a few offers from colleges where like it wasn't like for free. Like I got accepted, but I had to pay for it.
yeah,
I said, why the fuck would I do that? I could just go to job work for free. Like looking back, I should have like took some of those opportunities to like branch out and go to one of those colleges because I could have met new people. Like the first day of college here, I knew everyone in my class already. I was like, fuck,
yeah,
ain't nothing changed. So
yeah.
it's definitely a life lesson looking back, you know?
Yeah, no, I definitely get it. So let's kind of jump
Yeah.
into it like we already have. But today's episode is expectations versus reality. And just speaking on, we can start with school and like just from high school, graduating high school to going on to the next step. Like when you when you think back on it, what were your thoughts to life out after high school?
Uh, high school, towards the end of high school, because I couldn't graduate early. So, like, the end was just like a study hall type shit. I didn't really care about going to school, actually. But as far as college, I was really didn't want to go to college.
Yeah,
I already knew I hate school as far as what they were teaching. Like I didn't really care about that particular stuff. Like if we have more colleges around here as far as like music colleges or like something in theater and movies or entertainment, something like that, I would have been more interested. But all I had was like general studies. I don't want to do that shit.
yeah, that's
So
always money.
yeah, so I was like, I dropped out after 2 semesters. I was like, man, I'm done with this shit. Like,
Yeah, shit, you was halfway through a degree. You did 2 semesters.
well, like just the 1 year, not 2 semesters, 1 semester.
Yeah, no, that 2 semesters is 1 year. That's halfway to your associates. Well, if you don't go back and just get your associates in business and call it a
I
day.
failed. I wasn't passing enough.
Oh, okay, okay. Because you wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah, it's like I barely passed. I got like D's like oh yeah, I wasn't really passing.
I feel you. So
I
I
didn't
get,
care.
yeah. So before we get into college, like high school, you said you didn't care because it was like a study hall type of thing, and like, so what were your like when you're 18, bro? Like, you're an adult now. Like,
I honestly just wanted to like leave Quincy, honestly. But
mm,
I was and this is me being honest and looking back to myself, I was really scared
yeah,
because I knew that no one else around me was leaving anytime, in which I was right.
yeah,
So I did, and then like when I had the determination, the courage to leave, I got fucked over, in the process of actually leaving.
Yeah.
So it was like a fucked up situation. Like I had, well, like when I was set to move and just never come back again in life, I was set.
Yeah.
But
That
life
your
doesn't work
situation
out.
would have never happened if my situation never would have happened. You know that?
Yeah, I do know that, and it fucking sucks. Fuck that guy.
yeah, yeah. All right, sorry. But
No, it sucks because like nigga, like people, and no one knew this by the way. No one knew that I planned to leave never come back.
yeah,
I stayed in the house for like months. I didn't party. And you know me, I was late back in those days.
yeah.
I didn't party. I stayed in the crib. I didn't go out to eat. I saved all my bread. I saved up like 4 G's, bro. Because where I was going, it was expensive. So I was like, I knew I got to save up some money.
Yeah.
I had job interviews lined up, ready to go. I'm like plane ticket. Like when I say I was set, nigga, I was set. And for life just hit me like a ton of bricks. Went over with the car. It was heartbreaking. I didn't cry, but I cried on the inside.
Yeah.
I was like like fuck. But
Yeah.
it's good, man. You know, that was the expectation that I had, and reality hit me, and it said, "Nah, bro,
Yeah.
we'll turn around and come back to Quincy." That's
Reset.
what.
But that was just the beginning, man. Now you have a beautiful family and stuff
Like
like
I said, man, like looking back at that time, did it suck? Absolutely. Would I go back and change it? No, not at all.
that. You know?
Because
Straight like that.
I love it. You know what I mean? Like I have a wonderful wife. I have two beautiful, crazy children, and life is good. You know.
Yeah. No, I definitely get it. I would say me moving so much, just back and forth and in this little triangle between Quincy, Macomb, and Jacksonville. When I
Yeah,
graduated
yeah.
from Jacksonville, man, I really wanted to graduate with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I would visit and it would be all, but just I was also
I always
18
forget.
and
I always forget you didn't graduate with this. I'm not gonna lie. I always forget that. I always
yeah.
forget that you didn't graduate with this.
You
You
said
would
what?
come down. I always forget that you didn't graduate with this because you would come down all the time, like during the summer set, but
Yeah,
didn't. Yeah, I always forget that.
yeah. There's just but that's my favorite part, just the bonds I have with everyone, like just from visiting, And at the time, bro, I'm 18, I'm head over heels for Shorty at the time. Like, I'm mapping out life, all right, we're gonna go to school, we're gonna do this San Diego thing, we're gonna do this. Like that's expectations, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
I applied to like out of state colleges and stuff like that, and I got accepted to some, but I stayed home, and then
Oh, you got accepted out of state.
oh yeah, because low key I say I wasn't going to college, but I don't think my dad would have been down to just let me be. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he wanted
Mhm.
greatness for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
my sister experienced college. It wasn't her thing, so she found her path somewhere else. And she loves what she does, and it's low key a shortcut to what she wanted to do. She always wanted to be a vet, and in a way, she does that now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And for my
yeah,
brother, he chose the military route, which um, that's just at his peers at the time. That was the only, that's all they knew. I wasn't doing nothing else, and I think he enjoyed it. But for me, being the oldest, I think my dad really wanted me to lead by example. So
yeah.
whether I went because Shorty or whether my dad made me, like, so I stayed home, and that's when I started the drinking stuff, and that's when everything just went downhill, bro. I'm 18, bro. No parents. Like I got the college, no parents. Nobody told me what to do. I got a meal plan. I got two bands on the meal plan. I'm eating whatever, buying whatever.
Oh,
I'm selling some of my meal plan to go buy booze. Like I
no,
linked up with this old
man.
ass. I had this like 36-year-old in one of my classes, bro. I was like, hey, bro, me and my friends need some beer, bro. You'll get it for us. He's like, hell yeah. Bro, it was dude, college was fun. Like, it was fun. It was miserable. It was, you feel all the emotions and that shit like
Yeah,
that. Just going to a 4 year and getting out of your hometown. Because honestly, I would have rather done the community college thing in Macomb instead of Western, and like met people through the bar and stuff like that because I was from Macomb. So it's like I knew people already, So I'm gonna
Yeah.
make friends, and like if you know me, it take a little bit, but like I make friends and damn good ones. So it's like yeah, college is just everything. So that after high school, I mapped it out. I'm thinking married by fucking 25 type shit. Kids 30, like mapped it out. Reality, no, you become an alcoholic, you abuse drugs, and you end up in rehab and all this other shit. So it's just like, fuck.
Fucking
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, dude. Fucking Macomb. I got speaking of drinking in Macomb, that's how I got arrested.
Yeah.
Drinking, yeah, fucking. They was nice to me though. I will say that though. They didn't fuck me over. They were really cool. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's
But
weird that like how did you feel once you got that like first independent freedom?
bro, it was life changing because really the only person I needed to respect at the time was Shorty, and I wasn't because it was like, man, I don't even got to listen to my OG right now. You think I'm gonna listen to you? Like,
The
I
fuck
was
you
just
talking about?
it was like a power trip, bro. Like, imagine
Yeah,
never having like, and out of all my siblings, bro, I had the most freedom. I'm grateful for that. But out of all my siblings, I had the most freedom. So to get to college and like to experience freedom on a different level, like, I used to have the ass to go to the homie's crib. Now it's like, all right, I'm gonna go do this. Like,
yeah,
so
dude.
it's crazy.
I got my first career the week after graduation.
Ooh, you snapped.
And I was still 17.
Ooh,
So like me and my cousin got a crib. I'm telling you, we had a party like every night, or like a kickback every day, or like a bunch of people come smoke weed every day. Like it was nonstop every
damn.
single day.
Was
But
that was that the life you thought
I
you wanted?
see at the time the smoking part, yeah, for sure, because I was definitely a stoner at the time.
Yeah.
But as far as thinking and people at my house every day, no, not I did not really want that. But it also came with the territory, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the only one with the crib. Yeah, just go to my crib, fuck it. No
Yeah.
rules, you know. Wake up whenever we want. Except when I got class, I gotta go do that. But fuck that, I only want to be there, so I'll skip it.
Yeah.
It was
It's
definitely a roller coaster. Yeah, well, like, it was definitely a roller coaster. Then as soon as you get that grant, that check, you blow that the whole day. Buy some groceries, pay somebody to get you some alcohol, spend the rest on weed. That was it, bro. That was the life. I ain't no stud.
yeah.
It
He's
was
like, I was good.
I was for real because I didn't have to work because I was getting money every month. So I was like, fuck it. And then, but the thing that was so draining for me was the we had to constantly keep up with everyone. You know what I mean? Like you had to constantly stay like be ready to party the next day. Like it was a lot on me, like physically and mentally. And then like at the time I was trying to like get with someone. So I was trying to be loyal to her, but like I got all these fucking hoes here and it's hard to say no when you're drunk.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a lot on me emotionally and mentally
Yeah.
and physically because I was throwing up a lot. So it was a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm grateful I never fell for temptation until after the breakup, but it was always it's always there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I wasn't the one that fell to temptation. I'll say that shit. But yeah,
Absolutely.
bro, same shit though. Like you said, then you get the grant money, and so it's really like I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Get the ramen noodles and pizzas, you straight.
bro, I'm eat like diets shit. Like I'll just, I'm 18. Like you're not grown at 18, bro. You're not grown at 25 either. Shit, we're not grown at 27, bro. We learn every day,
Yeah,
something new every day.
dude, literally every day. Like I'm just like I'm only trying to do my taxes just last year, bro. Like it's I'm still learning every fucking day, bro. And I have kids to learn with me, so I'm growing with them.
Yeah.
It might sound bad in theory, but like it's the truth. Like they
Nah,
teach me something every day.
and that's good, bro. I think people always feel like they have to stop. Like, this is it. My life is just go work this job, go home, go have a drink with friends on the weekend, and that's it. And I feel bad for people that just chalk that up because there's so much more in you. I feel like I'm one of those people that I believe in everybody, bro. Like, there's no reason. Everybody has a thing. It's up to you to find it. My favorite thing
Absolutely.
is my favorite thing to say is like try everything once. If you don't know what you like, try everything. Because why not? You would
Right.
rather just sit there and not be bored and not willing to do anything because you don't know what you like, or would you rather figure out what you like by trying all these different fucking things? So
Yeah.
that's
And
just
we also had that advantage that we are still hella young, but like I think that 20s is like the old 50s or something like that. Like
yeah, yeah.
we're 27, like that's
A
still hella
quarter, a
young.
quarter of our life, a quarter.
Like I saw Big Sean say, "I look at life as a game, and every year is like another percent, another up."
I told you
To
that.
was it you? Who told, did you?
Yeah.
I heard it from Big Sean too, though.
The
In
I
the
know.
Joe Budden.
I read a self help book, and I'm a nerd. I'm a gamer nerd, so it was like, man,
Yeah,
every don't look at your age as you're getting older. Look at it like you're leveling up because you're 1 year wiser. You're 1 year this. You're 1 year this, and that's
facts,
I was
facts.
like, yeah. But Sean has said it before, and bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, knowledge. Big Sean, one of my favorite rap. You already know how I get. Big Sean, one of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ones, bro.
Wow.
But yeah,
And I'm just and based on me growing up now, I'm just now learning to like self meditate without drugs, self help without abusive alcohol, shit like that. Like,
yeah.
it's
Me
all a
too, bro.
process.
Me too, bro. One thing I like, the college expectations. You go to college, you think you'll be done in 4 years, bro. My shit's such a roller coaster. Like, a lot of people don't know. I went back to school last January. After I was working with UPS, I went back to school, and at the time, my daughter's mom, she was holding me down. I was still paying, like, taking care of what I had to take care of, but she supported me when going back to school, because she did a lot of legwork. So I went back to school. I'm actually on my last semester right now, bro. I'm 27. I'm finally getting my degree, and I don't feel no shame. I don't feel nothing, bro. Like,
Dude, you shouldn't. I mean,
yeah, and it
I'm
just
sure there's I'm sure there's people in their 40s just now finishing, like, and maybe one day I'll go back. I'll never say never.
yeah, and
I won't go back to school for it.
I bring that up just so people can learn, bro, because college was not easy. You know what I'm saying? I joke and I kid about the drugs and alcohol, but it was like, man, that was like the best and the worst time. So it was a crazy roller coaster, and I finally was like, fuck it, I got to get this degree. I'm right here. I worked hard.
Yeah,
Once I got paid the first time I went back, I was a AB student straight out the gate. All the way up until my sophomore year of high school, I was an AB student for the most part, and then
yeah,
I fell off, and then I went back to once I got back, and like ever since then, bro, I got 3 classes left. I'm gonna get a degree in finance. Like, it's supposed to be where the money's at, but we gonna find out. You feel me? But
that's fucking awesome though that you stuck to it and made sure that you finished it for you. Like
yeah,
that's
because
what
I did have to find that. I did have to find that reason, bro. Because for so long it was like I'm only here for Shorty. Now it's like, why am I here? I go through 2 years of why am I here? You know,
Yeah, yeah,
I get kicked out. I go stay with my pops. I'm like, man, I can't be here. This ain't
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I go back to school. I just on my shit, bro. I get cleaner. I guess not clean. I get cleaner. I'm seeing a counselor, stuff like that. My grades getting better. It's just crazy because I have friends that they did it in 4 years, but everybody's journey is different. If they lived my journey, they would be exactly who I am today. So it's, but I don't know. I
like
just don't
yeah,
give up. One of my favorite things I saw is like, it takes 4 years to get a bachelor's degree, and you don't want to start because you're 28, but in 4 years you're going to be 32 anyway. So,
well, yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So that sat with me. So I was like, yeah, I gotta knock this out. And I found my
yeah,
reason. When my daughter grows up, I want her to have the choice. I want to be able to relate to her if she chooses college. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be able to know the goods and the bads of what it's like to go here versus there. I don't want to just be talking on my ass on something I've never experienced myself. When I
Right.
say it's challenging, I don't want her to be like, "But you never did it, so how would you know?" You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
I don't want to get that. We got girls, bro. So the sass gonna come when they're teenagers.
Yeah, they already here.
Oh my mama, bro. So it's
Yeah,
just
but
and just
you
speaking on
know,
kids, man, fatherhood. We speak on that a lot, but I think as Black men in America, bro, I think there's a lot of stereotypes and just not true statements that are just ran for us. And I just, as a father, man, what were your expectations when you first heard I'm pregnant? What were your expectations, bro?
Jesus Christ, life is over. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Bruh, I got a text message. I'm planning this expensive ass trip for me and her mom. I'm planning this expensive ass trip to Greece, all inclusive. I'm literally like in the middle of conversation, telling her like I got a surprise. Like, ooh,
Yeah,
she's on her way to come visit me. She said I gotta tell you something first before I come upstairs. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. So she shoots me a text message. I'm blue. I'm like, damn, I'm about to pay $4,000 for this trip, but we got a kid on the way. I was like, oh no,
yeah.
oh no. I was like, what the
Dude,
fuck am I gonna do?
bro, we went to eat Chinese food. And she's like, she loves Chinese food. And she's like, this doesn't taste right. I was like, oh, maybe it's just a bad batch or whatever. She's like, I don't know, And then she's like, let's get a chance to be sure, whatever. And I'm thinking, I didn't know, go like they were strong, I ain't not even worried about it at all, right?
Yeah,
Yes, the first was negative, right? Which is let's take another one to be sure.
yeah,
Fuck it, go ahead, take another one.
yeah.
It's positive. Well, when I sat down on that bed, I laid back. I said, "Oh my God, this is the end. This is fucking over." I'm in a one bedroom apartment. I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
I tested my boy Zach. He was having a kid at the same time. I
Yeah.
said, "What do I?" I said, "What do I do?" What do I do, man? He said, "There's nothing to do, man. Just wait." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's
And
crazy. Sorry. You
no,
can
you
go ahead and
did, you
finish your
did.
story. Um,
I mean, that was good, bro. My heart hit my stomach. I was like, and I didn't cry on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all
yeah, you
right.
gotta keep it.
Yeah, because I don't want to sound like I was upset in front of her because she was already crying. So it was like,
I gotta be
yeah, I feel
strong, but but
the
it's
same
also
way. But, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
yeah.
Type shit.
We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My thing was, I also my friend texted like me and my college friends we had a group chat. Or actually, no, he texted me independently. He said, "Bro, I'm about to have a kid." I was like, "No shit, me too." And our kids are like a week apart. Their birthdays, or no, it's more than a week, but they're in the same
Yeah.
month. And he was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yes, bro." Like
Oh,
he was it seemed like he was more excited than I was, but I was just terrified, bro. I was like, damn, I'm only 24, like I ain't even got my degree yet, like I don't got no money,
bro.
I don't got no plan, like what do I do?
I'm like, and that's the thing. Like, as soon as like I didn't even sleep that night, bro.
Bro, I think I got fucked up. I think I went out and got fucked up.
I got fucked up at home. I was like, I don't know where to be at. Like, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to see no bitches. I was like, I hate all you women right now. Like, I didn't know what to do because I mean, one, I wasn't raised by a father, so it's like I don't know how to be a father if I'm not raised by one. I was
Yeah,
like, to me, how am I going to do it when I never had one?
yeah,
So like, I spent the whole night like just thinking about fucking everything in my life and how I could like try to make it good for my children. Like do everything my father didn't do.
yeah.
And that was like the thing that kind of got me through the pregnancy. And I don't know. I think I'm doing all right so far.
Yeah, I was a piece of shit during the pregnancy, bro. I was a piece of shit. I'll be honest. I should have been a better man. She deserved a better man during that shit. I was just so
Yeah,
scared, bro. I was so
I
scared.
was I was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was good. But like my situation was like very scary though because we didn't know if she would have trigger problems like I do or not. So it was like very intense. Like
Yeah,
we had to go to 3 different hospitals to do like weird ultrasounds. I had to get my blood drawn to find some contamination. Turns out I have a rare gene, like no one's ever had my kind of gene before in history. So it was just very intense. I couldn't act like I couldn't be afraid. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I
You
knew
got to keep
so.
that front.
Yeah, I was terrified. I was
Yeah,
fucking terrified.
yeah. I was terrified, and I just drank, bro. I just drank. It was like literally me back to my freshman year, just drinking all the time. Like I was
Yeah,
terrified. I was just drunk. Like there would be nights where she'd be like, "Will you just stay with me?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm getting fucked up." Like I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know how to look at
I
you
was,
without like feeling like my life is over at this time. I
I
was
don't mean to lie, dude. I was the
no, I
same,
was
bro.
like I was a piece of shit, bro. I'll admit it. Like, and she stuck with me for as long as she could, and it's like I tried to,
Yeah,
as now today and now, like I love my daughter. The best thing that ever happened to me. I wish I would have looked at it from that point of view then. You know what I'm saying? It took me a
but
long time to get to where I'm at.
it was it's so hard to do that though,
Yeah.
and because I was fucking partying that like crazy. I was what 23, 24. You know how and then like the bar was right down the street from my house. It's like I'm lit, bro.
Yeah.
And then you're in college, and it's so hard to think rationally at that time.
Bro, I was in college, like I was working 3 jobs, going to school full time. Like all my shit was just, I'm working and I'm still able to like kick it with my friend. Like everything's just, and then I got this really dope chick by my side. So it's like things are just everything is going the way it needs to go. I'm gonna get my degree. It's back on, my high school expectations. I'm gonna get my degree. Me and her are gonna do what we gotta do, go to the next level, stuff like that. And then it was like, actually, you're gonna skip like 5 steps and just duke it out right now and become a dad. And it's
Yeah,
like, fuck,
yeah,
because that, I dropped out of school, and that set me back. It took me forever to get the motivation to even go back. I dropped out of school, and I had a year left. Dropped out of school. I moved to Quincy. I never wanted to go back to Quincy, bro. There's just a lot of trauma there. Never wanted to go back to Quincy.
yeah,
Moved to Quincy for like it was just as it just seemed like regressive instead of progressive. And man, there's so much beauty in that I didn't see at the time, and I will always like look not with regret, but I'll look back and like, man, you could have been a better man during all of that. And so,
yeah. But at least you know now, though. You know, looking
yeah,
back,
it's too late now, but I do know.
and but
But
you're able to learn from that. You know,
yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing.
yeah, you always learn from your mistakes. So I think
Absolutely.
reality as a father, how has from being that scared kid of damn she's pregnant to now, how is that?
Still scared, bro.
Yeah, every day.
Because this it's not so much. It's not. It's not so much because of her. It's because of this world.
Man,
You know, like it's just so. She's so. Especially for my daughter, I don't like to like choose sides between my kids, but I'm more afraid for my daughter because she is a woman of color, and these fucking kids are ruthless these days, and the
bro.
internet even worse. And it's like I grew up without the internet, and I still was ruthless, so I can only imagine with it. You know,
Yeah.
I pray every night for that, but this world is fucking scary, bro. And all I can do is try to protect her innocence and try to shield her as long as I can. But I know I can't forever.
Yeah. You
And
see, I made that post the other day, bro. Like I was like, man, how do I warn you about all the hate in this world, without
yeah,
dimming your light?
I
Because
did see that.
as you grow older, man, your light just it starts to dim, and especially as an African American in this fucking country, like it just once you learn the truth, because we're not taught the truth in school. Once you learn the truth, it gets very dark. So it's like, how do I warn her? You know, when they teach Abe Lincoln in her classroom, how do I tell her that's not the truth? You know, don't believe that. That's not the truth. You know, and how do I tell her that without her hating her classmates or looking at her classmates different? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have no answers for that, to be honest.
Yeah. It's like, do I do that? But I have to do that because if she learned it like when I learned it, bro, you carry yourself a lot differently, like, and you're very you feel very secluded at all times. Like I grew up in a PWI, pretty much, like, you know, a lot of my friends are white, but it's like once you learn that, you know, the history we were taught is whitewashed, and it's like you kind of look at them different. It's not their fault. They didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of look at them different, and you know, it takes a second for you to like bounce back and be like, nah, they wouldn't be looking at me like that. They wouldn't be doing me like that. You know, then it just.
But you feel, at least I do, are gone all the time.
You said what?
And I hate that. You feel like you're on guard all the time.
All the time, bro. And I think that's the worst part about it.
It's so exhausting.
It's exhausting because you do, like, bro, I don't. It's just, and that's what the world is just so crazy because it don't have to be like that, bro. It don't, but but that's, you know, that you control what you can control, and I think that's the biggest lesson I'm gonna try to teach her is you control what you can control. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with feeling your feelings, whether it's mad, angry, sad, you know, frustrated, like, or scared. There's nothing wrong with feeling those, but you can only focus on what you can control in life. And I think reality as a father now, dude, I love being a dad. I love it.
It is the best. It's not easy.
It's not easy at all, bro, because kids will test you, but I would not. This is the best thing that could happen to me, dude. I love my little girl. We went to the playground. You know, this is pre-recorded, but we a recent visit to the playground, and she was climbing the jungle gym, and she slipped through, and she just fear all over her eyes, bro. And I caught her, and I looked at her, and I was like, "It's okay, you know. We're gonna try it again. We'll try it again, and you'll get it next time." And it's just, you know, she trusts me. I love being a dad, bro. I love that shit.
She cried you today, though.
Man, she's something else, ain't she?
Yeah, I was like, damn, she cried. I should do that.
I try not to work when I'm around her and stuff too. And she be getting me, bro, because I'll sit at my desk and, you know, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna send this quick email, and she'd be like, no, you're not. I'm like, all right. And I get up like, girl, you're 3 years old. Who you telling no, they're not? Like, I love it though.
Like my daughter's biggest state is she wants to watch like her kid's show or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But so you decide, no, we're not watching the game. We're watching this today. I guess we are.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, love it.
So you're a father of two. How is that reality? Like when you got the news about your second one on the way?
Oh my God. My life's not ending sooner. It's because like we tried everything to avoid him. Like he's here now, was like we were trying not to have him. She was. Well, when I say I was in my high school pullout game, I thought I was in my high school pullout game. Like I was doing what I needed to do. She was on the kill. Like she did what she had to do. But here he is. And I was like, fuck. But it was very scary because for me, we found out he was a boy pretty early. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to be a boy dad. Yeah. I'm just learning how to dad. You know, but it's a different dynamic with the two.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't be as sweet with him as I am with her because I I don't want to say I had to make him tough, but like I had to show him like, yo, you had to be strong in this world, especially to protect her because they're so
Yeah.
close in age, and he's gonna have to be her protector when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to teach him that. Well, he's the fucking man though. Like definitely more like me than Mariana. He's just awesome. And his name came to me in a dream, right? His name's Moses. And I started telling people, that's gonna be his name. My grandma calls me and she's like, my brother's name is Moses.
Mm.
I never knew she had a hacker. I never knew anything about her. I don't know her family like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad cheated on my mother and had a son, and his son's name was Moses. And
Mm.
then they came to me in a dream.
Damn, dude.
And I was like, oh, if that's not God, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it had to be true.
Yeah.
And it's funny watching them like argue with each other. Because even though he's like way bigger than her, he'll submit to her.
Yeah.
Like he won't get aggressive with her because he knows that's his sister.
Yeah. That's awesome. So
You know
would
what I
you
mean?
teach them both sign?
I'm trying to.
Yeah. I think that's smart.
Like he does it, but he doesn't like he understands it, but he doesn't do it.
Mm.
Like understands it and still do some signs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's just hard because man, excuse me, I don't do it. Like I was taught it, like and I could read it, but I
Yeah.
never actually did signing.
Mm.
It's hard to like relearning my hands to do everything. Like it's really hard.
Bro, I got the alphabet kind of down right now, but I'm having a hard time like making that next step to words, like full words and stuff like that. And yeah,
Like so, what we're thinking about starting is she's in school now, so and she has like an interpreter. She's like learning how to do more things, and
yeah,
she's quite like the this year. I'm already knowing. But the thing that I'm trying to do is like watch like YouTube videos and like make flashcards and
yeah,
just teach each other how to do it because and then like do exercises with your hands because man like I'm getting older. My hands could be doing
yeah.
all that. But me like I gotta cut my fingers every now and then now it's not easy. I was watching chat and he was like singing a song and doing it. I was like, oh no, bro. Don't come around doing that. You don't make me look bad. You don't make me look bad, bro. Don't do that. But
Yeah,
it's all a process. We're learning. We're learning.
yeah. That's it. It'll come, and it's kind of that's like bonding time. You guys can do that together. So that's
Yeah, it really is. It's cool. And like see the other day it was raining, right?
mm,
And she's like, come here. It's raining. It's raining.
that's
I was
awesome.
like, yeah, it is raining. I
That's
was like, well, like like it's the little things like that. Like, yes, you got it. You're doing it right. And she like do like milk, eat,
yeah,
TV. I'm like, no, my TV. No, my TV. Yeah, I guess it is your TV.
yeah,
So it's all the little things that makes everything worth it. Like even though I'm constantly stressed out,
yeah,
I would trade it for anything.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Fatherhood. If you need advice, don't hit me up. I'm learning.
I swear to God, don't call me. Hey,
But with that said, man, I'm James,
oh Marcellus,
and this is a kickback. Peace.
peace.
Hey yo, it's J.O. on the beat.